Hi friends, my name is Nikhil Asha and you are watching Navchetna. In this video, I am going to show you different ways to use there, T-H-E-I-R, there, T-H-E-R-E and it, I-T. Let's start this lesson with there, T-H-E-I-R. There is the third person plural possessive determiner. We'll discuss determiners in details in a separate video. Let's just stick to the use of there in this video. We use there to indicate that something belongs or relates to the group of people, animals or things that we are talking about. Let's see some examples. Nirdesh and Niharika have announced their engagement. They postponed their plan to go to Mumbai. He gave them their coats. Horses were poking their heads over their stall doors. We use their instead of his or her to indicate that something belongs or relates to a person without saying whether that person is a man or a woman. Some people think this use is incorrect, but if you want to use this, you can use it. Let's see some examples. She thanked the staff for their dedication and enthusiasm. Look up their number in the phone directory. Everyone has their own ideas about the best way to bring up children. Someone forgot to take their umbrella. That's all about there. Let's move on to T-H-E-R-E, there. There is an adverb, an interjection and a pronoun. Let's learn how to use there correctly. There is used as the subject of the verb be to say that something exists or does not exist, or to draw attention to it. Let's see some examples. Are there some countries that have been able to tackle COVID-19 successfully? There are differences of opinion added on very basic issues. There is nothing in this room. There is not a single chair. There is no bed and not a single shelf. There is no way you can afford to buy a house at the moment. There is no question he is the best leader of this country. We use there in front of certain verbs when we are saying that something exists, develops or can be seen. Whether the verb is singular or plural depends on the noun which follows the verb. Let's see some examples. There remains considerable doubt over when the vaccine for COVID-19 will be available. There appeared no imminent danger. There rose before us the Great Pyramid of Gaza. There developed a practice that came to a tragic and terrible end. There is used after hello or hi when we are greeting someone. Hello there, said the man, smiling at her. Oh, hi there, you must be Nikhil. If something is there, it exists or is available. Let's see some examples. The group of old buildings on the corner by the main road is still there today. The book is there for people to read and make up their own mind. Nothing will be spent until he's made sure the money is there to pay for it. We use there to refer to a place which has already been mentioned. Let's see some examples. Come on over if you want. How do I get there? It's one hell of a train trip, about 5 days there and back. What if the USA reacts to a similar economic crisis which is appearing over there? We use there to indicate a place that we are pointing to or looking at to draw someone's attention to it. Let's see some examples and that will make it clear to you. There it is on the corner over there. There she is on the left up there. The toilets are over there, dear. You'll find the details there. We use there in expressions such as there he was or there you are to sum up part of a story or to slow a story down for dramatic effect. Let's see some examples. So there I was with Shruti and she was driving me crazy. I looked and there he was riding a horse with a double-barreled shotgun on his shoulder. We use there when speaking on the telephone to ask if someone is available to speak to us. For example, hello, is Maya there, please? We use there to refer to a point that someone has made in a conversation. Let's see some examples which will make it clear to you. Death is terrible. I agree with you there. I think you're right there, Rohit. Can I just stop you there, sir? If you'll excuse me, I'd better leave it there. We use there to refer to a stage that has been reached in an activity or process. Let's see some examples. We are making further investigations and will take matter from there. And there we end this edition of Science in Action. And there we have a question that most women would find uncomfortable to answer. Do you really want the men to be at home? We use there to indicate that something has reached a point or level which is completely successful. Let's see some examples. We had hoped to fill the back page with extra news. We are not quite there yet. Life has not yet returned to normal, but we are getting there. We can use there in expressions such as there you go or there you are when accepting that an unsatisfactory situation cannot be changed. Let us see some examples. I am the oldest and, according to all the books, should be the achiever, but there you go. It's the wages that count, not over generous, but there you are. They didn't seem to know anything about it. Oh well, there you are. We use there in expressions such as there you go and there we are when emphasizing that something proves that you were right. Let's see some examples. You see, there you go. That's why I didn't mention it earlier. I knew you would take it the wrong way. There you are, you see, she exclaimed. I knew you would say that. Bowling Road, that's the name of the street. There you are, look. We use there again to introduce an extra piece of information that either contradicts what has been said or gives an alternative to it. Let's see some examples. At 18 stone, I can't run around the way I used to. There again, some people say I never did it. I mean, small cars are the answer surely. Or there again, a good system of public transport might do the same thing. Phrases such as there you go again are used to show annoyance at someone who is repeating something that has annoyed you in the past. Let's see some examples. There you go again, upsetting the child, said Mamta. There you go again, Dad, with your silly words. Sorry, son. Careful, there I go again, getting sentimental. You can add so there to what you are saying to show that you will not change your mind about a decision you have made, even though the person you are talking to disagrees with you. Let's see some examples. YouTube is the best video platform in the whole world. So there. I think that's sweet. So there. If something happens there and then or then and there, it happens immediately. Let's see some examples. Many felt that he should have resigned there and then. There and then he made his decision. A friend of mine invited them then and there to his college ball night. We say there to someone who is very upset, especially a small child, in order to comfort them. Let's see some examples. There, said Mom, you've been having a really bad dream. We say there you are or there you go when we are offering something to someone. Let's see a few examples. Niti picked up the boy and gave him a biscuit. There you are, Niru, you take the nice biscuit. If someone is there for you, they help and support you, especially when you have problems. Let's see some examples. Despite what happened in the past, I want her to know I am there for her. So friends, we have discussed the use of there, T-H-E-I-R, and there, T-H-E-R-E. Let's now learn how and where to use it. It is a third person singular pronoun. It is used as the subject or object of a verb or as the object of a preposition. Let's see how it is used. We use it to refer to an object, animal, or other things that have already been mentioned. Let's have a look at some examples. He saw the red Honda City down the highway. It was more than 100 yards from him. It's a wonderful city, really. I'll show it to you if you want. My wife has become crippled by arthritis. She is embarrassed to ask the doctor about it. You use it to refer to a child or baby. Let's see some examples. She threw the baby high in the air and it stopped crying. We use it to refer in a general way to a situation that we have just described. Let's see some examples. He was through with sports not because he had to be, but because he wanted it that way. You will not be jealous, or if you are, you will not show it. We use it before certain nouns, adjectives, and verbs to introduce our feelings or point of view about a situation. Let's see some examples. It was nice to see you again. It's a pity you never got married, Saroj. It's funny how you remember things. Is it possible he'll call you? He found it hard to work with a microphone pointing at him. It's up to you to change things you don't like. It seems that you are letting things get you down. We use it in passive clauses which report a situation or event. Let's see some examples. It has been said that smoking causes cancer. Yesterday, it was reported that a number of people had been arrested in the capital. It was noted that within a year, the incidence of illness had increased quite significantly. We use it with some verbs that need a subject or object, although there is no noun that it refers to. Let us see some examples. Of course, as it turned out, 3/4 of the people in the group were psychiatrists. I like it here. We live in a world in which only the strongest can make it to the top. We use it as the subject of be to say what the time, day or date is. Let's see some examples. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. It is Tuesday, so I am uploading a new video. It's July 2020. We use it as the subject of a linking verb to describe the weather, the light or the temperature. Let's see some examples. It was very hot and windy the day I shot this video. It's getting dark. Let's go inside. It was warm in the kitchen. We use it when we are telling someone who we are or asking them who they are, especially at the beginning of a phone call. We also use it in statements and questions about the identity of other people. Let's see some examples. Who is it? He called. It's your neighbor. Hello Mohit. It's only me, Nikhil. When we are emphasizing or drawing attention to something, we can put that thing immediately after it and a form of the verb be. Let's see some examples. It's really the poor countries that don't have the expertise to fight COVID-19. It was the country's rulers who devised this system. It was I who found him there. It's my father they are accusing. We use it in expressions such as it's not that or it's not simply that when we are giving a reason for something and are suggesting that there are several other reasons. For example, it's not that I didn't want to be with my family. It's not just that he failed to perform. It's also that he didn't try hard. If you say that someone thinks they are it, you mean that they think they are better or more important than they really are. Let's see an example. He keeps on trying to impress everyone. I think he is it. We are done with it now. I hope you enjoyed and learned. I'll upload a video every day and keep watching our channel and improve your English with different professional skills. Thank you for watching.